Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan, and yeah, it looks like Creative Assembly finally broke silence yesterday a little bit on the forums, so we're going to be talking about that because I feel like it's a bit important, especially since they've been digging their heads into the sand for, I want to say 9 weeks now? Has it been 9 weeks? It feels like more. But as you know, we've got the new forums, and there's been a lot of forum posts there, a lot of new threads, basically asking not to give the silent treatment again, which, yes, it's by all means our right to ask for no more silent treatment, especially with everything going on. We got one response here, which is from CA Freeman. I recognize this discussion is happening across a number of different threads here on the boards. Wanted to make sure that you saw me here acknowledging the thread formally. News is light from us at the moment, won't hide from that. I also won't set any new expectations for you all on when or what to expect next, other than to advise that on any occasion across any topic, we shall share more insight with you when it's fit and proper to do so. You will continue to see us release incremental updates where appropriate to Warhammer ahead of 4.1 and when the process of readying our first significant update for Pharaoh. This has already been released, by the way, it's been released today. Separately, we appreciate you all being here to share your voices with us. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate that you each come to this type of topic from a place of care for the game. It's shared by all of the teams supporting Total War, and so do keep an eye for more of the devs popping up across the boards these next few weeks whilst we get them invited and accredited with shiny CA badges. Okay, that's cool, right? The problem is, why was this the reaction now? Why did they not have the shiny CA badges before? Why were they not talking prior? Why has it taken 7 weeks? I know this sounds a bit mean for me to say, but the fact is that you shouldn't have to be a reactionary company. There should be foresight and prepare for things like this. Again, very appreciative that we do have communication now, but it has taken a while to actually get this communication out and across the board, and it is fairly disappointing that a shit show had to make more communication happen. I don't want CA to bring in the radio silence again, and I think nobody else does, but a big thing that CA needs to learn, and this I'm talking directly to you at CA because I know you guys watch my videos, because you guys then message me about my videos, we should not have to wait for something to go wrong for a reaction to happen. It's the same reason why things get really good in terms of communication after a shit show, and then for some reason goes back to radio silence. As you can imagine, such a response like the one on screen did have the community ask a lot more questions, because yes, we need to know what's going on. A further response was given as a lot of people were asking, so let's read over it. Appreciate there's going to be plenty of questions, but to remind folks, you hear and see from us on these things as and when. I don't like that response, I'll be honest with you, that's so corporate. Just say we're aiming to have some stuff soon, rather than just, hey, you'll hear from us when you hear from us. Let's continue. I appreciate the feedback fully around things like folks' expectations running wild for 4.1 and the questions around revealing more of the roadmap, but you will hear from us on these types of discussions as we approach them closer to the time versus forecasting and combating speculation. I mean, it's not the case of combating speculation, it's more the case of people are outright thinking that this game is going to die, and by extension your company is going to die because you guys don't speak to us. Let's continue. Asking for patience isn't fair of me, no it's not. But hopefully you're both seeing and feeling the effect of us giving more of our focus to action in place of promise. Okay, I'll keep reading the different new questions that appear on the thread here, and that'll doubtless inform how and where you see us react in the future, but expect that I won't pick up individual questions for direct reply as this thread goes. Wow. What, I don't know, man, it just seems like really bad writing there, but it just feels like, hey, I'll talk to you, but only when I want to. That whole thing about not picking up individual questions. Look, a lot of people do have their concerns. I'll be honest with you. There are concerns from the community, from people who absolutely love this franchise and, you know, play it constantly, who want to see you guys grow and not make silly mistakes. The current level of communication is not enough. You can post funny little meme videos or stuff, you know? And even then, that's not enough. You posted something at the time of recording this video regarding Vlad von Carstein for celebrating Halloween. It's like, that all that does is link people to the Vlad von Carstein campaign. That's not communication, that's called deflection. yeah, I've been a little bit angry for this video, and I will say one thing. It's good to see some communication. It's just, it shouldn't have happened now. It should have happened prior to this. But I do welcome communication regardless. What we do need now is some open and honest conversations with CA. It's very likely that 4.1 is being delayed. I mean, we're at the end of the month now, unless something drops on Halloween, which, yeah, is a Tuesday. I guess that's when patch drops, right? It could be then, but even then, I'm not expecting this anytime soon, and I'm not expecting Thrones of Decay anytime soon. I'm expecting it in the new year. Some people were complaining about certain things, and this is something that we need to talk about very heavily. Some people were complaining, well, why next year? So Creative Assembly can go on their Christmas holiday and stuff? I do not want Creative Assembly to crunch in any way, shape, or form, and you shouldn't either. Despite the fact that DLC might get delayed, despite the fact of everything going on, they should not have to crunch, because the only one who's suffering there is the developer who's doing their job. They are woefully underpaid as it stands, and a lot of them are likely going to lose their jobs. We've heard about these rumors already. And yeah, I'm sorry, but if you're getting paid basically shit all, because I've seen the wages, you can see them too if you go on Glassdoor, there should be no crunch policy, and Creative Assembly keeps saying that they don't have a crunch policy, but I very much doubt that, because they have historically lied before. And the fact of the matter is, if they're rushing Thrones of Decay, if they end up rushing it to get it out this year, it's going to be the same quality or worse quality than Shadows of Change. At this point, I rather have a delay, and I rather have a product come out much later, even to the detriment of my own channel, because yes, you know, this is a bit of a job for me. At the end of the day, this is where I get my wage, but I'd rather have a detriment to my own channel than see another project and another product released in such an abysmal state, which is just going to lead to another shit show. Hopefully Creative Assembly management recognize what is going on, and the fact is that stuff needs to be good. They need a win now, right? They need a big win. If they don't get a win, I do fear for not only the future of Total War Warhammer 3, but the future of Creative Assembly, and we'll talk about this in more length later down the line. It's just, yeah, even I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know what's going on. They don't communicate with us as much as they don't communicate with you guys. And the silence can in fact be deafening. We don't need confirmation that the patch is not coming out. We don't need confirmation just yet about the Thrones of Decay. What we do need is just verbal confirmation that people are talking and people are acknowledging us in a better written way than the recent display that we have on screen. It needs to be done in a more, well, welcoming state rather than we'll talk to you when we want to talk to you. But with all that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's have a bit of a discussion. I do apologize. I do sound a little angry because I am tired. I'll be honest with you. This has been nothing but 7 weeks to 9 weeks of just losses, right? It's not been great. And it does affect me like it affects you guys. Maybe a bit more so for me as a content creator, but the thing is, I'm emotionally invested into this series. You guys know that. And it feels awful when this happens. But yeah, have a good day, guys. I'll see you all again very, very soon. I've got some really cool stuff on the works. Can't tell you what it is. It's with another company, but I've got something really, really cool that I think that you guys are going to like. That's the little hint that you're going to get. See you soon.